England's crown jewels are missing. Not the ones that were in the Tower of London, the original ones from the time of King John. And best of all, I think we know where we can dig for them. It's October 1216. It's just after the Magna Carta, and bad King John, as we all know him, post the Robin Hood stories, has wound the barons up. They're at war with him, and he is, typical King John style, scurrying away like a giant chicken. Running away from King's Lynn, and he's trying to get across a thing called the Wash, which is a giant estuary, which means it comes in from the sea and upwards into a river and then out again, yeah? He is trying to cross this giant tidal estuary known as the Wash, and the problem is they badly misjudge it, and his entire what we call baggage train is lost. And in that baggage train, it is very much believed that he took the original crown jewels along with his entire personal fortune. Very special royal papers, regalia, and things from the church. Just countless bazillions of pounds worth of goodies very much sank to the bottom of the Wash that day. You see, there are times of the year at the equinoxes when the tides are particularly high. And one of those equinox times is in October. And at that point, it is known by the locals that the tide of the Wash travels faster than a galloping horse. So you can imagine these horses dragging these very heavy baggage trains with these men on top. They stood absolutely no chance. It was a shortcut to a long and horrible death and the loss of those incredible crown jewels. So what happened? Where are they? Well, the problem is that King John, well, he didn't take very kindly to losing everything. He took it very badly. I think I would too if I lost all my jewels and everything. And he died of dysentery just a couple of days later in Newark. So that's it. Bad King John has gone, shuffled off his mortal coil, and 800 years later, no one's been able to find anything. Not a crown, not a jewel, not a horse, his bits, bones. You wouldn't find parts of the carriages because they would have been lost. All that silt and all that water and everything would have made sure that the wood would have rotted a long time ago. But you would expect to find the precious stones and the precious metals. And no, the trail is cold. And what makes it even more difficult is the geography of the place. You see, where he would have crossed close to the ocean at that point, there's now 6 kilometers of reclaimed land between that point and the sea. So if you're thinking it's by the sea, you might be digging in completely the wrong place. There's a very good chance it is literally under meters and meters and meters worth of local farmland. Chances of finding it, we're talking needle in a haystack. But, fellow historians, I would say we found Tutankhamun's tomb, and look what an incredibly long task it was to find that. That was literally 1 grain of sand in an entire desert. And if someone can find that, then this can be turned up too. If you are interested in the story of finding King John's jewels, there are loads of very cool programs that you can find on YouTube. Watch them because it's absolutely fascinating, and it does kind of really set your mind imagining. And if you live in that area of the Wash, how cool. Grab the metal detector and out you go. Would you dig for it if you had an idea where it might be? I think I definitely would. So if you enjoyed that short video all about King John and the very sad tale of the lost crown jewels, literally a fortune buried under mud, then please click and subscribe to the channel. And if you look in the description box below, you will find a link to sign up and get mysterious surprises in your inbox. Bye for now.